fuck time is it? It's 11:43. Are you fucking nuts? I'm fucking nuts. Hello everybody, welcome back to The Letter. I recently recorded the last Seduce Me episode in the entire world, not counting that weird Malix thing that I'm not gonna talk about. And I suddenly had the hankering to record. And since I'm too lazy to record Catherine or Judgment, considering I finished those on my own time and didn't record them, we're gonna do the letter. Fun! Does anybody remember where we left off? Because I don't. Let me load game. Go by dates here. We were on Marianne, right? Bro, I recorded last year. I recorded last year. I assume it's this one. I hope it's this one. I'm actually turning the volume down on my headset, because this is way too goddamn loud. I was about to say, man, we ain't even friends with Marianne. We don't even like ourselves. I'm gonna start reading, and if I remember, if this seems familiar, I'll go to a different load point. I don't actually know if this is where we last saved, because I didn't bother to look. We're gonna wing it, because that's what we do in this channel. I'm not professional, I just like talking into a microphone and to myself constantly. Let's hit the road. All the way back to the city, the driver keeps complaining about the place giving him the willies. Oh, God, I hate the willies. It gives me the willies, too. Okay? I would have loved to snap at him. But as soon as the thought occurs to me, another blossoms in the forefront of my mind. One that has somehow bothered me greatly, more than my exasperation over whiskey. Oh, God, I forgot he was in this game. And this project, or wanting it all of it to stop. There has been no Lorraine whispering over my ears today. Worse, I find myself searching for it. Yo. Okay, guys. You know how I always have something to comfort me? Come here. Come hither. There we go. Y'all don't know this about me, but I really like stuffed animals. Not just stuffed animals, but stuffed animals with the most stupidest faces. Like, I went to Build-A-Bear Workshop on my 21st birthday. I didn't go to a bar. I went to fucking Build-A-Bear Workshop, because that's the place to be. And instead of picking one of the cutest Pokemon stuff, I picked... I picked Psyduck. I love Pokemon plushies. And most of them are in my room right now, and I'm in my studio, so the only Pokemon plushie I have on hand is a tiny Quagsire. I love Quagsire. Quagsire right here is gonna keep me company. Isn't that right, Quagsire? You have a tag stuck to your butt. You have dust all over your tail. Oh dear God, Quagsire is a mess. Searching for her. Oh, Quagsire, you wanna look at the screen? There you go, buddy. Loose ends. Fucking bloody loose ends everywhere. Is there? There's no voice enabled, so I have no idea what that says. Anybody in the comments, if you know how to pronounce that, please. And what language is it? Because I have absolutely no clue. I thought I've already moved past this years ago, and it does nothing to help me curb my frustration. If anything, it only ensures that I want a stiff drink. I just ate dinner, I'm so sorry. And where else do I go to drink? Isn't she Irish? Isn't Marianne Irish? Also, that TV is throwing a... Is it okay? Yo, faceless bartender. Give me a second. I know what to do here. Boop. 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 There we go. Oh no, I deleted his face. Tuesdays are for karaoke and Wednesdays improv. Okay, sorry. Usually it's these four guys who did hilarious games. The one with Irish drinking songs are always a crowd favorite. Though I love a good laugh, stand-up comedy isn't my thing. And without Cam or Haruna... Lily, do you know who Cam or Haruna is? My dog don't know. Let me pet her, though. Or any other distractions, I end up drinking a lot more this time. And when there's several bottles of beer in me, I get really, really embarrassing.
Hey! G! Psst! G, come over here.
Alright, Lily, go lay down. Go lay down. This is a bad influence on you. My dog smells like Fritos, bro.
I need you for something.
It's a good thing that the bartender is a nice fella. Accidentally deleted his face. I'd probably have been kicked out of other places by now, or worse. If push comes to shove, all he would do is give me an easy smile and shake of his head, even when he's attending to other customers. Just like now.
Give me a moment, will ya? I gotta go check on her.
He's some Asian guy. And I'm pretty sure I've seen him before a couple of times, although he never talks to anyone else except G. Who's G? Is that the bartender? The girls used to be all over him too, but he's always turned them away.
I'll be here. You go do that before she falls over.
Asian Joe. That is not at all racist. You're fine.
All right. What is it?
Hey.
Do you need someone to help you get home?
Bartender, pour the wine.
Girl, you need to calm down.
I think that's enough alcohol for you, little missy. I'm cutting you off.
I wish I was a bartender and had the power to cut people off. I'd cut them off before they even drink. A whine comes from the back of my throat as he pulls my bottle away. No! I have no hope of getting them back once they are behind the counter. Even in my drunken mind, I don't dare hop over it for them. Because of what little sense I have left knows I'd sooner take a fluoride than succeed in wrestling a bottle from a sober man. But that doesn't stop me from trying to reach out with my arms like a stupid bitch anyway. Sorry, did I say bitch or idiot? He smiles and shakes his head, just like I know he would before going back to the other guy.
Right now, where were we? How you holding up, boy?
You got your sniffles. With no drink and no one to really chat with, I would have gone home, or gone to sleep on the bar right there and then. But I'm not ready to stand up or try to trek back home just yet.
Same old, same old. I'm still on the Luxborn firm case.
Hell yeah.
Those blokes they talk about being in dark suits, whisking people into the night or some shit and all that. Didn't the media call it some ridiculous name in the morning news?
What is it this time? Wait, don't answer that. They've called it a lot of things. As long as people don't start running around claiming they're the Illuminati. So, what have you got for me this time, G? Anything good?
Oh, is he an informant too?
Slow down there. You haven't even told me what sort of dealing dosh we got. Who are you looking into this time?
Their talk would have interested me, would have kept my attention if I gave a fuck. But in my current state, I can barely give two fucks about the things going on around me. All these words are just buzzing, barely surfacing from the sea of sounds that is the pub. And it would have stayed that way, perhaps even drowned it, if I didn't hear his name.
Luke Wright. You know the guy. And don't pretend like you don't, G. It takes a special kind of ignorant not to know who he is.
He's a special kind of dumbass.
That smug blonde who likes throwing round his money. He was just here a few days ago, as a matter of fact. Great tipper, if you think him just dumping a wad of cash on the counter after having too much whiskey counts as tipping. Why are you asking? He dirty?
You have no idea, G. He's probably the worst sort you can imagine.
Luke fucking Wright. I wish I had a fucking tissue. Fucking whiskey. Even without him around, I'm still hearing about that guy. What an absolute turd nugget. Despite this, I find myself getting up and sauntering over to join them before I pipe up.
Is this smart talk about Luke fucking Wright I'm hearing, eh?
This girl, man.
Private conversation here, lady.
Not anymore, it isn't. There's only amusement on G's face. The Asian guy, he starts to look ticked off as hell.
Don't worry, Holmes. She's clean. And she might be able to help you with your, predicament.
Course. A drunk's just stumbled through here with what I need.
Oops.
Get real, G. No offense, lady, but you're smashed.
I'm more than smashed.
I know, right? Nothing beats being drunk after a hard day's work. Especially when you're working for Mr. Luke Wright.
So, she works for the guy? Doesn't that make her, I don't know, suspect?
See, have a little faith in me, why don't ya? I don't have much, and you might as well have something to go off. You're the one who was so desperate to come running to me for business.
Yoo-hoo! Still right here, fellas. 5'11". Can't miss me.
5'11".
Unlike Shorty over here.
Whoa!
What's with that mad look? You want to dance, boy? You don't look like you can bust a groove.
Someone control her. She's uncontrollable.
Maybe a leg, but with that fancy coat of yours.
To add a little insult to injury, I moved directly behind him and used the top of his head as an armrest. But then he shakes me off. I plop into the seat right next to him.
Don't try me. You can hardly stay on your feet. We don't want to ruin your fancy coat, do we?
Ah, children, the both of you.
Fight me, you little thought.
But you're still standing after all that, are you? Matt, you see this giantess? She's a legendary regular here. Been drinking like there's no tomorrow. I'm a bit jealous. Can't do that anymore or my liver will give out on me. Good with the mic, too. Don't see you much recently, but I guess you're always busy, aren't you? You're some fancy designer or something, if I remember correctly.
Wait, I know you. You were at the open house for the mansion.
Yeah, that's right. Marianne McCulloch. I'm a famous interior designer extraordinaire.
The voice acting makes me want
Ooh, that rhymes.
to just pay them $1 million.
Anyway, you guys were talking about that weenie Luke Wright, right?
Or something. Can't really talk about it. I don't even know if I can trust you. Even if G said you're clean. But anything would be of help.
Well, I don't gossip about my clients, if that's all there is to this.
You wanted to gossip about him a few minutes ago, Marianne.
Shut up.
And that was the beer talking, not Marianne.
You won't mind if we ask the beer a few questions then?
Maybe. Depends on who's asking and what they're asking. How dare that sleazy wanker treat me like I'm a piece of furniture?
And by wanker, you mean Luke Wright.
Yes, Luke Wright. I just said that. He's Kultona Kranthe. Completely different from his pretty wife. And Annie? Hannah? Anna! I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing something dirty behind her back. Even bought him a mansion. Lucky bastard.
So it was the wife who bought the place.
Are you going to repeat everything I say? Yes, it was the pretty one. The one with the long hair. She bought the place. Sort of.
With how drunk you are, I don't even know if you're aware or sure of what you're saying.
Excuse you? I am at least 350,000% sure that I know what I am saying. I am a professional. I'm totally sure of what I'm saying. Do you think just because I'm drunk I don't remember facts? I remember everything. I remember every little thing as if it only happened yesterday. I bet you don't remember young McGurn's full name. Of course you don't. Here we go. John William, pure mad, mental inte, Yoda Simpson Clay, Gimel Chip, the Bam, Rib Racker, no real, young rebel, ya best saint, John McGurn.
Am I dead?
See? I have a photographic memory. Or read memory. I don't remember which is which.
Back to the wanker. Nothing off about him or anything? Nothing shady that sets the alarm bells in your head?
I think I've transcended. Alarm bells, nothing ringing. Maybe someone's mobile is... I'm getting tired, enough for me to press my cheek against the cold countertop with my eyes shut tight. Eventually, cracking one eye open just in case I thought I fell asleep, I grin at Holmes.
Aside from being a sleazy piece of shit, he did get all in a tizzy whenever something about security came up.
Makes sense. I don't blame the guy. Place that big, you'll need a couple dozen people stationed around if you want to make sure nobody you don't want gets in. And the guy seems like the type that doesn't like too many people.
Oh, but he does like the ladies. I don't think his mummy hugged him enough or anything.
These are serious questions, Marianne. Lives might just be at stake here.
What do you expect? She's smashed.
Why am I even doing this? This is getting me nowhere, G. She's not a reliable source. The chief, let alone the courts, aren't going to take the word of a drunk. This'll be dismissed, and I might be in trouble if they try to argue that I coerced a testimony out of her. This is a fucking train wreck.
You're a fucking train wreck now, if you ask me. Maybe it's about time you apply the brakes and stop for a bit.
Like, I feel like I shouldn't talk. So much is happening. The wave of despair that comes over the both of them is palpable. If feelings had a taste, it'd be bitter than the beer I'm full of. And this gets me thinking. Though thinking doesn't get me far with too much shite in my system.
You know that's not an option. Thanks for being patient, McCullough. Good luck with your work on that mansion.
I don't think she was anything close to patient.
Speaking of that mansion, there's something going on in that place. Something. As ocht day! No wonder Mr. Right likes it so much. It's as fishy as he is. Rotten bloke. Maybe that Santos girl is really onto something, eh? Suspicious shite, I'm telling ya. Explains why she's so reluctant.
What do you mean that Santos girl is onto something?
He's missing a button on his shirt, guys. Do you see that? There's supposed to be a button right there. Wow. Before I get another word out, there's a hand on my shoulder and everything starts to spin. I quickly slap his hand away the best I can and send him the foulest look I can muster.
Take your hands off me, pipsqueak. I'm not a lady who's shaken or stirred unless you want me up chucking on your pretty hair.
Shit.
But it's just like I said. Are you sure you aren't brain damaged or deaf?
You're so mean when you're drunk.
Santos girl from BRC showed us this creepy letter. You know, just like those spam stuff you get in your emails. And we thought it was some joke or that the girl was just a bit too green to handle a big sale like that. You should have seen the look on their faces when they saw it. Whiskey, that's Luke fucking right, you get me? And the missus didn't look too happy either. I should have taken a picture and posted it everywhere. When rich snobs give you that face, no wonder the Santos girl went all mental on us. Working with them does that, you know? I think I'm about to. I'm not mental yet, am I? Anyway, just like I said, in that man... Hey, you okay? Holmes? You're looking a bit shaky yourself there.
And he really is pale. Paler than before, at least. I can see the gears turning in his head on overtime. Suddenly he shoves a card in my hand. Is that a real email? On it, his name, Ashton Frey, and his number. But he has second thoughts as he grabs it from me and slips it into my pocket.
You're cute, pretty boy. But I prefer blondies.
Well, you're not exactly my type either, lady. But listen to me. If something comes up, don't do anything rash. If you think you're in danger or if you see anything suspicious, call me and the authorities as soon as possible. You understand me? That's 99...
I know what the damn emergency number is.
Right, 999. Good. Anyway, I have to run. See you, G.
Bye-bye. The guy is quick on his feet, already up and at him as soon as the number leaves his lips. Watching him and his as he maneuvers through the crowd of other pub-goers is enough to tire me out. Fast as he can, he's at the door and throws us a smile, and that's all we get before he's gone, just like that.
Oi, what about your drink, boy? I'll go put it on your tab then.
Holmes boy always like that, G?
Pretty much. But what about you? I suppose I'll put your drinks on your tab too. Don't want you to spill your wallets when you look like you're close to spilling yourself.
Yeah, and if it's fine by you, I think I'll go take a bit of a cat nap here. Just for a sec or two.
Go right ahead. I'll wake you when I close up shop.
What a nice guy. I'm gonna end it here because I have a feeling something scary is gonna happen and I'm not gonna record just for that sake. This is the last episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed the last episode. We'll see y'all next time, and we're gonna come back to our snore girl. There we go. Anyway, see y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye. Snore.